Hi there, Matt Peterson again. I had a friend that asked me the question, what is this transmutation or this transmute term that you use? Of course, they'd heard it before, but they're curious how it was that it was applicable and what I was talking about or what it meant. So, first of all, let's lay the foundation that joy is the purpose of life. Or if not the purpose, certainly it's a critical component of living a happy and productive life. Religious texts all over the world talk about this. I think it's important, first of all, though, to understand the contrast between happiness and joy in order to understand where transmuting makes sense. So first of all, happiness. Happiness is when things are happening that are pleasing to your body. And then your body gives you emotions which validate that pleasure. And so things have to be to your liking, if you so to speak. Joy comes from handling things differently. So both the things that are pleasing and things that are not pleasing. And so this handling everything differently is done through altering your thoughts and actions that end up changing the timeline of your entire life. And so there are 5 specific habits that you can adopt and practice, and you can practice it in each moment of every day, regardless of what's happening. And it will transmute some aspect of your life as it's happening. Those habits are forgiveness, admiration, contentment, emotion, and surrender. And I don't have time to go into all of them and what they mean here, but I will give you an example in just a minute. Let's talk about let's talk about a scenario. You're driving down the road, it's raining, uphill, going up a mountain, get a flat tire. Okay, so what of those 5 could you possibly employ to turn that moment, which is not pleasing to most brains, into joy? Emotion? Possibly, probably. Contentment? Yeah. Once you understand what that means in terms of what I talk about, then yeah, you could use that. But the one specifically I'm talking about here is surrender. So when you're sitting in your car in the rain, you close your eyes and you accept basically, very basically, you accept that what happened is beyond your control. And then you direct your brain to one of the other habits, which is contentment. And you imagine a couple of things in your life that are pleasing to your brain. And you do this over and over until your emotions begin to change and you begin to actually start to experience the feelings of joy. And the contentment, for example, picturing things in your life that make your mind content or that please you. That's actually an expression of gratitude. So you can sit in the rain, going up a mountain with a flat tire, experience gratitude and experience joy. So really, folks, it's that simple. Some people will discard this information as too simple, but it's precisely the simplicity that will lead you to a life of joy. There's no complicated rituals or anything. Okay? So that's what transmute means. Transmuting is that moment when you're sitting in your car and you turn a particular type of energy into another type of energy. You're transmuting an energy of negativity and possibly negative emotions, negative thoughts, oh, woe is me, life is horrible, into energy of gratitude and energy of happiness, energy of joy. And having had personal experience with this, I can tell you that it works. And it won't ever work until you try it. So anyway, that's transmuting. Take care.